Hello everyone, and welcome to my useless but quite nice looking machine, which basically involves you putting stuff on a crafting bench by actually throwing it, and then it will actually go and do your stuff for you. So as you saw, I have a stone brick from 4 stone. Right now I don't have a filter on it. It's quite easy to make a filter. Just to prove I don't have one, I'm going to use glowstone instead of normal stone, and it'll still work. I even chopped my stone brick in there. And then another glowstone. And then yeah, as you can see, it still gives me my stone block. And this is the above. I know it is like the least compact thing like ever, but yeah, so this is the dispenser where it comes out, and let's go and start from the very beginning. So one of the first things you may ask is, how the heck did I get a button onto a workbench? And I'll just demonstrate this right now. So as you can see here, if you try to get a button and then right click a workbench, it just shows the crafting and doesn't place the block. Now I just put some lighting down. But however, I discovered a glitch a time ago. But if you place a button here and then get this to push, then the button actually goes onto the crafting bench and it can be clicked and everything. And yeah. So over here, what's happening is that if I can get through my mess, it's a shame I don't have single player commands anymore. No clips, very easy to use. Anyway, over here, this goes up this glowstone tower. I'll just start here, and into this piston right here. And this is what controls these two things right here, so you can't see what's happening behind it. I actually put this second one because, like, if I didn't, let's just assume that's a block, you'll be able to see like a piston head there, and that'll be quite aesthetically displeasing. And you know I am all about aesthetic displeasing this. So yeah, that goes up. And notice this is one of the thingies that I've shown before in my last pulse emitter video. Not pulse emitter, the Steph Bling's bite-sized Minecraft video, and as it is from Cube Hamster and in Caring and Sharing, and it's basically a machine that, as I explained before, if you have like 2 pistons wired to this machine and name this A and B, then A will go up first and then B, and when you pull it, when you cut power, B will go down first and then A. So basically that's what's happening here. So basically the first thing that's happening right now is that this gets pushed down, and the next thing that's happening one tick later, this goes to a double piston extender design, and at first I had trouble because this, like, there were some bud switches and stuff, but I got it right. And then, like, yeah, so this is a double piston extender right here, and as you can see, what a double piston extender does is, if you get repeaters like this, redstone 4, 2, and then power it, it pushes a block twice out and also retracts it twice back in. So that's what's happening here. And so the block it's pushing is this block right here, as you can see. So before I explain why I need to push that block, I'll show you the final component thing of it, and that's if I can find it. Sorry. This piston right here, and this piston is holding this block. And what happens is that first, say this is your thing. First, this block disappears, and then your drop is here. And then this piston thing gets powered. I'm not doing this right, but I don't care. And then it retracts. Yeah. and then this closes again, so that this is now somewhere else and you cannot see it, and it's gone. So yeah, that's what's happening, and it's getting pushed into a water stream, and then this water stream leads to a pressure plate on a fence. Now the thing about a pressure plate on the fence, which I find quite useful for item detection, is that basically what happens when an item goes, I'll try and show you. One second. When an item goes on it, as you can see, it falls through, but it also activates the pressure plate on the way temporarily. And so what that does is it detects items like one by one. And yeah, as I was saying before, I could have put a filter here, and if you want to know what a filter is, go check out Seth Bling's video or AC Tennis's video, and it will show you. So anyway, this goes to a monostable circuit, and I'm using the other one here because for some stupid reason my one didn't work. When I did this, it didn't work, but then I had to fiddle around, so my one actually possibly works, but yeah, I don't know, whatever. So I have a button here just for convenience, for testing, and this over here is a counter design, and I'm just going to disconnect this redstone very quickly. This redstone leads to the reward system. So what a counter does, and some of my friends don't actually know this, I want to set it today, is that when you press this button, it pushes another block out, and then when you push it again, it pushes another block out, and it also sends out a pulse. So what I've done here is that basically what's happening is through a monostable circuit, this goes down to this block which powers this piston, and since I've had a pulse emitter here, the piston will push the block out. When a piston receives a tick pulse that is 1 tick long, no, there we go. So if you saw that, the piston actually left the block out. So the next time I power this monostable circuit, instead of going down here because it's cut, it goes into this repeater here, which repeats the same thing here and keeps on going. So it can detect how many pulses you've given to it. You may have noticed that it automatically reset itself after it happened. That was just me doing it. You don't actually have to have that feature. But basically what's happening is that I have a 4 tick thing here. It doesn't have to be 4 ticks. Basically what it does is it goes up here. I don't need that. What am I doing? I could save redstone. Silly me. No, I can't. My bad. Yeah, I'm right. So this goes up here, and basically what happens is that this repeater is a pulse extender. It extends this pulse to 4 ticks as shown by CubeHamster's video, and it makes all these pistons pull out and then pull back in again and then it'll get all the blocks back. And it doesn't matter if this is actually on 1 tick, because if you get a 1 tick thing, it's still gonna pull it back. Anyway, after 4, it goes to here and up this glowstone tower, which is a glitch that I first heard about from Captain Sparkles when he posted his video, and I'll be putting all these in the description. And this goes to this dispenser. This dispenser has all my stone bricks in it, and when it dispenses, it lands down here on this block. You would be thinking something like, why can't you just put it behind a wall like here and like stuff? And it was like, however, it was like really glitchy when I tried that and like started dispensing 4 stone bricks. And I know that 4 stone actually makes 4 stone bricks, but it wasn't consistent. So like one time I did it go 4, and then next time I gave 3, and then so yeah, obviously that wouldn't work. So yeah, so basically what I've done is I made it a bit more complicated by dispensing it up here. It goes onto this block, and then I have put a piston here which is holding this block, and as you know also here. And then after 4 ticks of this being dispensed, this gets powered, and then it drops down onto your crafting bench. So yeah, Some other things that you may be interested in, this door right here is a very compact design that I quite like if I am ever going to do this. I'm just gonna make a double, like a 2 wide version just to prove that you can. What you do is like you set up your 2 things right here, your 2 pressure. Can't actually make that aesthetically pleasing stuff. I try to be aesthetically pleasing, but I can't. Yeah. So whatever. Basically, I haven't even started the wiring yet. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to go up a block. And then you get a torch there, block there, this powers the second one, and the redstone there, and then you do the same thing for the other side. So block. Yeah, this is very fast. This is a very fast way of doing it, and yeah, that's what I did here. The last thing that I would like to mention is that, well, actually 2 things. One is very obvious. This chest does not have to be here. It can be, if you're making an adventure map, this chest can be anywhere, like, I don't know, somewhere. And yeah, and the second thing is that you may be wondering why I have ice under this water. Another thing is that when you have water and then ice underneath it, the ice is invisible, but trust me, it's there. See, I'm standing on thin air. And then, so we'll have a test, and I don't do it redstone like, because I like redstone. So, okay. So what's gonna happen here is that I'll have 2 pressure plates. Oh yeah, it's ice. And then this shall go to a redstone torch, which shall go to a second redstone torch, which goes there. And I'll just hide this from view. And then I'll do the same here very quickly. I'm running out of recording time here. And then whichever one reaches first, their thing will turn on first. Remember, this is ice and this is normal. And as you can see, I have failed miserably because I forgot that it has to be a wooden pressure plate. So yeah, that's just a fail. I'm gonna cover this in case because it went past. So okay, now the proper test. As you can see, this clearly goes much in front, and just so you can get a better view of it, I'll actually go above it and flick the lever. Look at that. Just like, it's just very slow. And so yeah, that's about it for my video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll be putting all the YouTubers I have mentioned plus this texture pack, which is Spax Pure BD Craft, the 128 by 128 version, into the description. No, not the description. I never put it in the description. Into the credits I'm gonna put in 3 seconds. Goodbye.